Hello YouTube, the Gun Nut here. I'm doing a short video here this evening to talk about the bipod that I just picked up for my AR. This bipod is a model by UTG, and to mount the bipod I also put on a rail section by UTG. It's a key mod rail section. So I just wanted to show you the bipod on the gun. I'm going to go ahead and take it off and then show you a little bit more about the features of it. So again, this bipod is by UTG. It is the model number TL-BP69ST, and it's a deluxe Picatinny and swivel stud mount foldable bipod, the tactical low profile. The basic mount in feature is a Picatinny rail mount. But as it said, it also has the ability to mount on a swivel stud. So there is a bracket that can mount on the Picatinny section, and then there's an adapter that you can use to mount it on your stud. So I'm not going to show that in this video. I do have a couple of guns I might try it out on the stud, but the main purpose was for my AR, which I added a Picatinny rail section to mount the bipod. I have a key mod handguard, and that key mod handguard I added another UTG product here, just one of their rail sections. What I'm using to mount the bipod. That rail section is the UTG Pro Picatinny rail section, and it's one in flat dark earth. That was really easy to mount. You just put it on, push it forward, put the Allen screws in. You guys, I'm sure, are familiar with that. But I'll go ahead and show you here how the bipod mounts up. That's also very easy. It's just a thumb screw. So I got the bipod now back on the gun, and it's really easy to mount. Just use this thumb screw and put it wherever you want it. Whichever part of the rail you want it on. You can see my FD rail section. And the way these legs work is very simple to operate. You can flip them forward just by pressing down on these levers, and you flip it down the same way and it locks in place. So it locks in really nice. It does have a panning feature, so you can pan the legs, so you don't have to just stay in one position and have to lift up the gun and move it, but it does pan. You can pan it. Probably doesn't show up that great, but you can move it. It swivels in that area. Limited movement because there is a stop, but it does give you the ability to pan through some angle. And then the other feature too is adjustable legs, 9 to 11 inches long, I believe. And they're spring loaded, so they pop out like that. And then you just tighten it to keep it in that position, or if you want to do it somewhere in between, you can do that too. And they also have these feet that provide a nice solid base for it. It's only a $30 bipod. It's fairly lightweight. I'll probably go ahead and throw it on the scale in a minute, just so we can see what that weight is. But it does what you would expect a bipod to do at a low cost. I'm pretty excited here to go to the range and try it out shortly. I have not had it to the range yet. Alright, I got the scale out here. I'm going to weigh it, see how much this weighs. So it comes in just a hair over 10.5 ounces. 10.55 ounces is what you'll be adding to your gun with this bipod on. Not too bad though. I don't have anything to compare it against. It feels durable, but it's not very heavy. It's not very complicated, which is nice. I got this because of a review that I watched nutnfancy's, and he recommended it for inexpensive bipod, and he's absolutely right, which he usually is. If you got any questions about the bipod, feel free to shoot me a comment to this video. Go ahead and like and subscribe if you found it useful. Thanks.